Go ahead and call the meeting to order, and we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. I can ask for approval of this morning's agenda.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next I have is consideration of approval of minutes dated 4/11/22.
Make a motion to approve the April 11th minutes.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item I have is consideration of approval for claims of payment dated April 20th, 2022.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Since it's not 9:02 yet, I'm going to go ahead and move down to consideration of the Minerva Valley Telephone Hubbard Utility Permit UT 22-006 to install fiber optic cable.
Make a motion to approve.
I will second.
Yeah, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and consider the second reading of the livestock at large ordinance.
Well, it just basically gives the sheriff's office the ability to enforce some of the livestock being out. I think you guys have been having some issues with that again here recently.
We have.
And we've got the first, we can waive the third, and I think this is something that we just need to get in play for habitual offenders.
Okay.
Again, if it's an act of God, nature, that's nothing that you're out there doing. It's just for people neglecting to do their diligence, keeping their livestock. So I'll go ahead and make a motion to waive the third reading ordinance and approve the livestock at large.
I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call. Jolene?
Lance,
Aye.
Renee,
Aye.
BJ,
Aye, motion carries. This time I will go ahead and open the public hearing for the relinquishment of the easement in real property located near the natural recycled proteins plant and Pine Lake corn processors. And while I wait for everybody to raise their hand, Jolene, have you received any phone calls?
Not.
Any written communication?
No.
All right, thank you. Taylor, you? Okay. Lance?
No, this is just a piece of property that when they originally designed it, it was to be a road there. Since that when they built a road somewhere else, so we have no purpose for this. Correct, Taylor? Correct.
If there's no comment, I can ask for closing the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next, I can ask for adoption of the resolution proposal to relinquish the easement in real property.
Make a motion to approve the adoption of the resolution and proposal to relinquish the easement in the property.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Lance,
Aye.
Renee,
Aye.
BJ,
Aye, motion carries. Taylor, secondary roads update.
Sure.
So mainly about the trail,
Okay,
just letting you guys know, like we're pouring some of our bridge decks here last week and this week, so things are moving good. OEL out of Steamboat has mentioned that they want to start paving soon, so things are looking good. So we had talked to Chris about the money in the account, but it looks like we're good for now. So yep, things are looking good, and yeah, it's kind of nice to see it getting done.
okay,
And then my other thing, like I wanted to move the guys to start working 4 10-hour days next week. You know, so I thought if you guys have any problem with that, I spoke to Lance, his only concern is about frost boils. I said, if we have to send a guy out on Saturday, we can do that.
Okay.
So that way they don't go a 3-day weekend without getting hit. But I don't anticipate a lot of frost boils this year.
Good.
Okay, I don't have anything else. Thank you, Taylor.
You bet.
All right, this time, I've got 3 bids for county home cemetery mowing. And I'd prefer not to act on it today, or if we need to recess and make sure the numbers and everything are right, but first one's from Kale Carr. The bid amount is $1,000 for unlimited annual mowing as described, with 50% due May 1st and 50% due August 1st. If a per visit fee is preferred to an annual unlimited fee, it'd be $75 per mowing, invoiced on a monthly basis. Proof of liability insurance is available upon request. Second is from Lem's Mowing of Radcliffe. Their bid is 75 times for mowing, $75 per time for mowing. The average mowing season is 10 times or $750. The bid would include the cemetery and front ditch. If it would require additional mowing, it would be billed on a per time basis. We do carry Farm Bureau liability insurance. I'm Linda Larson, and their insurance policy is enclosed. Third one is from Nick Lavelle. The estimate for that for mowing and trimming for the 22 season is $2,000 total, with no per time amount. So I guess
We got 2 of them that are the same bid, so I read that. You can either do the $1,000 contract or $75 per mowing, right?
right.
And the other one's $75 per mowing up to 10 times. And then it's per time after that, which I'm assuming $75 per time.
Right.
Same contract on both of them.
Okay.
Maybe you don't want to act on it right now, so.
Well, you know, I would prefer to come to a resolution pretty soon, because I would think that January would be getting over here at some point, and we're gonna move on to, you know, April and spring mowing season at some point. So I'd like to act on it sooner than later, but I think at this point, I'd like to confer with County Attorney Meyer on how a tie or equal amounts is supposed to be remedied. Because they're both good local businesses, and we just want to make sure that it's equitable for all bidders. So I would just suggest tabling it to today, and I'll confer with County Attorney Meyer in the meantime.
I'll move the table.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion, a second, any discussion,
It'll be on next week's agenda.
as long as we have remedy.
Okay.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item I have is consideration of the municipal solid waste sanitary landfill local government guarantee. And this is a procedural item that in the event that the rural Iowa sanitary landfill would have to be closed or covered, that there's financial means of doing that.
I will make a motion to approve the consideration of municipal solid waste sanitary landfill local government guarantee.
I will second that.
Okay, I have a motion, a second, any discussion?
This is for the closure, post-closure. We do it annually. Butler County is responsible for half. We're responsible for half. It's kind of a fictitious number that would make the landfill go completely broke without any assets worth anything. First, they would liquidate, and this is what the remainder of it is. They have money put aside as well that sits in an account that just drops interest. So yes, we're on the hook, but realistically, there's probably nothing there.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. I'm gonna skip forward. Angela De La Riva is on a phone call right now with a prospect, so we'll either catch her here at the end of the meeting or add her to a future agenda. Next item I have is consideration of the American Relief Funds request from Jail Administrator Nick Whitmore and Sheriff Dave McDaniel. A UV technology surface disinfectant for disease and contamination in the jail.
I will make a motion to approve the request from the Sheriff's Department from the American Rescue Plan Act funds. And it's in the amount of $76,816.90.
I will second that.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
This is a machine that they can wheel into a room and sanitize the entire room.
Or put
Or
next to
a
a
car.
contaminated patrol vehicle. Yeah. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item I have is consideration of recovery funds from Jessica Sheridan, Environmental Health and Zoning. The project would allow citizens to apply for permits using an online portal. It would reduce the foot traffic into the building, and having these services available online will hopefully encourage people to get permits for projects and more compliance with our regulations, especially those with water, septic, and building permits, as we're finding as Assessor Mesh has found as they're doing their survey, that there's been quite a bit of building going on that hasn't been reported, and that becomes somewhat detrimental to people that are paying their taxes. So it's geo permits through Schneider Geospatial at the expense of $38,344, is 304.
This is one time.
So there's the one time, so the first year is the 38,000, whatever would change, whatever that was. And then each year after that, there is a maintenance fee that would come out of the IT budget, just out of the software maintenance of $7,500.
And I understand that this can be used by multiple departments.
Correct.
For other.
Yep.
Other permits.
Yep, I met with the engineer's office and the recorder's office and the assessor's office, and they, seems like they're all interested in utilizing that as well. This process is really nice because people are able to apply for things online at all hours. They can make payments online for like permit fees. They can track their permit status, which is really helpful because right now technically they can apply for a permit online, but that's where it ends. It just gets emailed to me and there aren't any status updates unless of course I like.
So this is like watching your pizza at Pizza Ranch or Pizza Hut
Right.
get
Yeah.
built, and you know where it's at in the stage.
Yep, and
And
it actually will be helpful for me because then I don't have to answer people like, where's the status of this permit at? It'll help me be more.
And I
organized
assume
as
they'll
well.
be able to get automatic updates that your permit has been
Correct. Yep. they'll
received,
get-
your permit is in process, your permit has been approved.
Yep.
And they can probably print off that said permit at home instead of coming in.
Correct, and it will like autofill template PDFs so that when they fill out a building permit application and if it's approved, they'll just autofill the permit and get sent to them, and it reduces a lot of administrative time. So.
And on your side, will you be able to then funnel things in a more expedited fashion to Assessor Mesh or the engineer's office to make sure everybody's involved in it? So nobody's missing something that, oh, I didn't know a house is going up on Highway 65. One party knows, the rest don't. So
And-
this,
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely set it up that way. Right now, like if, for example, somebody does submit a building permit application, it does on the website, it does get sent to me and Tiffany Eisentrager in the assessor's
Okay.
office. But we can set it up to go to as many people as we want to. It's just a really neat.
That'd be helpful for you because your job isn't just sitting at the desk. in the
Right.
office.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and so somebody that has a building permit that drives in from Alden, only to find out that you're in Steamboat Rock doing a water test, isn't disappointed this way. And then this way it'll make that be more courteous of everybody's time. How do you plan on marketing the service then?
Probably I'll post it on the website and Facebook pages and let everybody know. that
And
it's-
Matt will probably call you from the Times Citizen and Elaine.
Right. Another nice thing is that it's integrated into Beacon. So when people do apply for things, they can go to the Beacon aerial image map and like select their property and like do measurements and stuff on
Okay.
there. And that makes it a lot easier for them.
Yeah, the drawing will be on there instead of them, like, I want to build a driveway, you know, past the tree at the top of the hill.
Exactly.
And we're like,
Where my grill sits.
sure, yeah. Which in an aerial, it's hard to tell where the top of the hill is as well, but it'll give us a good hint.
Good.
Okay, and then you'll just budget annually through Matt then for maintenance fees.
And I reconfirmed with him this morning that he would pay for that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
All
Did
right,
he respond though?
he did.
a
He was
nod.
like, yes, Jessica, I'll pay for whatever you want to.
Oh, all right,
I'm just kidding.
yeah,
If somebody was to come in, could they then go to the public terminal and then apply?
Either that, or if I am here, I am more than happy to fill it out in my office. That's what I do right now.
If
If
you weren't
somebody,
here.
yeah,
right.
if, yeah, but yes.
But I think our contractors are gonna appreciate this because they can do the paperwork outside of, the regular business hours here and have something, and you probably give instant feedback that way where corrections and stuff can be made on a non-physical form. And then once you get the final form done,
And
that
they're like,
becomes part of the permanent record.
yeah, a really nice thing for contractors also is that they can register on the software. And then when they log in and they want to apply for something, it's just all auto-filled. A lot of them are tech savvy. I don't mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, but a lot of them don't, my contractors don't like the, administrative parts of things. So that'll be
They're-
nice for them. that
Yeah,
it just
they're skilled
automatically
laborers and
fills.
they like
Right,
to
yeah.
do their
They like to
craft.
work with their hands first and
Right.
they like to fill out the paperwork. So
Yeah, I get it.
it'll be
Okay.
really good for them.
Thanks for bringing this to our attention, Jess.
I will make a motion to approve the application for the geo permits online permitting system at the amount of $38,304.
I will second that.
Okay, I have a motion, a second. Any further discussion?
I was
Um,
kind of concerned a little bit about using the ARPA money on it. But as we got more into detail, it makes more sense now.
Renee?
And this has gone in front of the committee that I think we had kind of a committee of department heads or whatever as far as what we were using the funds for.
We had enough that said though, yeah.
Okay.
Originally, this wasn't on the list of projects, but I know like Matt had some projects that he ended up just budgeting for and isn't using the ARPA funds for.
Right.
So I thought maybe we could just kind of reallocate those to my account.
All right. Well, and if multiple departments can use it, that makes it a lot more.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item is a request from property manager Jody Mesh to install I-Wave air purification units in county facilities HVAC systems. So it's a total of $23,400. It's just air sanitizing and purification system that will be integrated into the current HVAC systems in each of the buildings.
I'll make that motion to approve the use of the ARP funds request for property management as described.
Second it.
Okay, I have a motion, a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next item is, and I don't see Miss Dava Reva back with us, so I'm just gonna go ahead and schedule her for a meeting in coming weeks.
Okay.
So, any other business, Lance?
No.
Renee?
No,
I have nothing. Jessica, Dave, Jolene, Daryl, Taylor, Michael. With that, I can ask for adjournment.
Move to adjourn.
second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you. Morning, Robert.